Hola, ¿cómo estás? How is everyone doing? And here's a neat trick for you. Suppose you're struggling with coming up with a story, just to tell to your friends, and maybe you want to write your own story. I got a trick for you that can help you easily come up with story. So here's the thing. This tip which I'm about to give you mostly came out of a shower thought, I would say. And so I would advise that you take it with a grain of salt, but seriously, in my humble opinion, I think it's a genius idea. So the tip is this: without wasting any more time, let's talk about it. So the trick is, think of stories as case studies or examples. Usually what you do when you want to get your point better transmitted to the audience, you give examples. Like, say, eating fruits is good for your health. In order to explain your point, you would give examples. Say, little John has been sick for a few days. He started eating fruits, and especially apples. It became his favorite food, favorite snack. He replaced all the junk food with all kinds of fruits and vegetables, and little John got better. He felt more energetic. He started becoming more active in life. So as you see, I just made that story on top of my head. Let me tell you, this is not scripted or rehearsed. I just made that up. So yeah, just like that, I just made a story. Now think for yourself. Now when you try to come up with story, think about premise. What's your point that you're trying to get? Let's say it's good versus evil. Good reigns over evil. Or maybe greed is the root of all evil. I think if you think of it as getting your point communicated, maybe you'll have an easier time coming up with the story. So of course, you can use this approach to better while creating your stories and have a clear vision. Yeah, that's the main point. You should have a clear vision for your story. So that's why that's how it can help. And of course, there are caveats. If you think, of course, that's one thing that worried me, is that I don't think it would solve all the problems. So I think if you want some surface level story or just a head start, just a start for, I think it could be useful to come up with stories. Of course, it can be improved. It's just, say, beginner level trick to use. But overall, I think it should be able to help you come up with stories at least. Maybe not the good one. Let's forget about the good and bad stories and focus on coming up with stories. That's a skill on itself. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like the content, make sure to give it a like, and if not, let me know in the comments. And why not have some discussion on the comments if you like. So yeah, see you next time.